Welcome back to the Explainer. Okay, let's jump right in, because today we're talking about your hard-earned cash. If you're buying a new PC, building a rig, or just upgrading, you've probably hit that checkout screen and stared at two options, Windows 11 Home or Windows 11 Pro. Suddenly, you got to make a choice. Well, look, today we're breaking down the reality of Windows 11 in 2026, and I'm going to show you exactly why you might be about to literally throw your money away.
So I want to ask you directly, and honestly, be real with yourself here. Are you falling into the trap? The trap of thinking that the word Pro automatically means you're getting a faster, smoother, or just better computer for everyday use? It's human nature, right? We see Pro and we immediately think premium. But in the tech world, especially with operating systems, that label can be incredibly misleading.
Okay, let's dive into this. The core problem we see time and time again is that everyday users, students, gamers, families, even small business owners, pay a premium for Windows 11 Pro purely for the name. They spend that extra money, which can be a pretty significant chunk of change, and then they never, ever touch the specific enterprise-level features that actually justify that higher price tag. Honestly, it's like buying a heavy-duty Swiss Army knife just to butter your morning toast.
Section 1. The Pro Money Trap. What both versions actually share. So here is the absolute truth when it comes to speed, frame rates, and that everyday zip. If you compare the gaming and speed performance of Home versus Pro, you'll find they are completely 100% identical. There's no secret turbo mode hidden inside Windows 11 Pro. Your games? They run exactly the same. Your web browser opens exactly the same. Rendering a 4K video? Exactly the same. If raw performance is your only metric, paying for Pro literally gives you zero advantage.
And it's not just raw speed that they share either. Let me rapid-fire some of the massive, powerful features you get in both versions. You're getting the new Copilot AI integration. You get that sleek modern UI with those super useful snap layouts. For the gamers out there, you get DirectX 12 Ultimate, Auto HDR, and Direct Storage. You get Windows Hello for quick, secure biometric logins and robust security right out of the box with Microsoft Defender. Seriously, Windows 11 Home is absolutely not some stripped-down, compromised experience. It is a total powerhouse.
Section 2. Why Home is enough. The lean, cost-effective standard.
Now, what's really interesting here is the massive number 128. Windows 11 Home supports up to 128 gigabytes of RAM. Now think about it. If you're a casual user, you probably have 8 or 16 gigs. If you're a hardcore top-tier gamer streaming in 4K, maybe you're rocking 32 or even 64 gigs. 128 gigabytes is absolute, undeniable overkill for almost anyone outside of a professional 3D rendering studio. Home gives you this incredibly high ceiling that you are practically never going to hit.
Which brings us to Section 3. Who actually needs Pro? Built for professionals and IT admins.
So if you actually need Pro, it's usually for something like BitLocker. Basically, this is a powerful, full-drive encryption tool. If your laptop is left in a coffee shop or stolen, BitLocker ensures that absolutely nobody can pull that hard drive out and read your data. And while sure, security is great for everyone, BitLocker is specifically designed and usually legally required for corporate users, doctors, lawyers, or really anyone handling highly sensitive, strictly confidential client data.
Next up is Hyper-V. This is a virtualization tool that lets you run virtual machines natively inside your PC. Basically, it's running a computer inside your computer, so you can test different operating systems or isolated software environments. Let me be super direct here. If you just heard that and thought, I have no idea what running a virtual machine even means, then you absolutely, definitively do not need to pay extra for this feature. And honestly, the rest of the Pro features follow that exact same theme. We're talking about remote desktop host, so you can legally and natively serve your desktop over a network. Then there's group policy, Windows Sandbox, and advanced device management. Look, these are heavy-duty enterprise tools. They're designed for IT admins who need to manage, update, and secure hundreds of computers across a massive corporate office, not the single gaming PC sitting on your desk at home.
Okay, remember how I said Home supports a massive 128 gigabytes of RAM? Well, Windows 11 Pro supports up to 2 terabytes. Yes, 2 terabytes. This perfectly highlights just how extreme and business-focused Pro's capabilities really are. If you're running a massive server farm, dealing with enterprise databases, or doing Hollywood-level rendering that literally requires 2,000 gigabytes of memory, Pro is definitely your system. But for the rest of us, it's just a fancy number on a spec sheet.
All right, Section 4, making your final choice. Buy based on your needs, not hype. So the crucial point is comparing these two user profiles. On one side, we've got our everyday profile, right? Browsing the web, streaming Netflix, typing up essays, and playing the latest AAA games. That profile belongs firmly to Windows 11 Home. On the flip side, if your daily life involves managing strictly sensitive corporate data, heavy software development, or you're an IT professional managing a whole fleet of business laptops, well, that is where Windows 11 Pro actually becomes a necessity.
And this breakdown brilliantly illustrates the whole thing. If you take anything away from this explainer, let it be this. Home has you covered for everyday use, students, and gamers. Pro is for professionals and IT admins. For security, Home gives you that fantastic, standard Microsoft Defender security you actually need, while Pro unlocks the advanced BitLocker and corporate compliance controls. It's really that simple. Buy based on what you actually do.
As we wrap up this explainer, I'll leave you to answer this final question for yourself. Will you choose the license built for your exact needs, or will you overpay for enterprise features you will simply never touch? Now that you know the actual truth about that Pro label, you've got the power to make the smart choice. Keep that extra cash right in your wallet, and hey, maybe spend it on a better graphics card instead. Thanks for hanging out with me on this explainer, and I'll catch you on the next one.